do you guide me to all the various places I can find financing, or do I got to go down the 8 people at this table to make sure I've turned all the stone to get financing? And like many people, you find out you don't even come close to qualifying.
These are my neighbors up here in the Northeast Kingdom. Some of them really struggling with basic needs, shelter, healthy home situations.
Just figured I'd ask if you had any insight that does not involve me needing to replace the window.
I live in a building that was built, I believe, in the 1790s. It's just been one thing after another. I installed a heat pump and then the window wouldn't close, so heating my home for the winter has become a little bit of a challenge.
It's hard for people, especially older Vermonters, to decide if they really want to make some of the more sizable investments to make their homes more efficient when faced with a lot of other pressing concerns, medications, healthcare, things like that.
We went into a home of a woman not too long ago. She's raising her grandson on her own. She shared that she has actually been trying to ration her insulin and trying to decide whether or not to buy food or keep her house warm.
Who do we talk about get a grant, get somebody to look at that roof?
Well, that would be either Janice or myself or both of us. Right.
Do I have enough money to heat my home? Do I have enough money to put food on the table? Do I have health insurance? Can I afford to send my kid to daycare so that I can go back to work? All of those things are individual factors that go into every family's discussions about what their priorities are and frankly what their basic needs are.
To make sure that people are doing what they can to save energy and to weatherize their homes and other things that are so important to the state.
The energy burden is really high in the Northeast Kingdom.
Climate change is a real near and present danger. We're seeing much hotter summers, much more powerful storms. The normal Vermont seasonal experience has changed.
The biggest driver of carbon emissions is transportation, vehicles and so forth. But the second largest is in heating your homes.
Everything is at stake. The working landscape in Vermont is already under threat because of climate change.
We all care about our children's generation and what they're going to be left with. And if they're left with a host of problems that they can't fix because it's too late, then we've failed them.
We need an energy economy that serves us and not the wealthy few.
I've always been a big fan of weatherization because it's a win-win. And it's difficult to have those conversations because not everyone is a believer. So you have to take a different approach. You need to provide incentives. You need to give them reasons to do what you'd like them to do, and then give them the opportunity to do the right thing.
If anyone can swing a hammer or have a screwdriver, you can probably easily apply a lot of these things and make a great difference in your house.
The Button-Up effort is a great statewide effort. I'm really impressed by the canvassing that they do, especially at this time of year when it's like on the forefront of people's minds.
So Button-Up Vermont really, I think, is geared towards existing homeowners who are looking for solutions and maybe don't quite know where to start. It could be just simple weather stripping around doors. It could be window film in the winter on the windows.
It's a great campaign for being able to raise awareness around home energy related issues, weatherization, and being able to promote do-it-yourself projects that basically anybody can do by stopping at their local hardware store, picking up some spray foam, picking up some weather stripping, picking up a low-flow shower head to be able to make their home more comfortable and reduce their energy costs.
The first winter, it became very apparent that we were going to have difficulty affording oil. This was an 1808 farmhouse.
Our housing stock is some of the oldest housing stock in the country. A lot of it was built before insulation was really a thing, or it was really basic.
So Button-Up gave us some direction on what to do. A lot of it was we were able to do it ourselves, and we saved quite a bit of money.
We actually have a full house here in room 201 for this month's energy committee.
South Burlington has had a very active energy committee for about a decade, promoting things like this year's Button-Up campaign. We've served in an advisory capacity, helping shape policies, as well as boots on the ground for being able to just promote things that we're very passionate about.
I'm an energy planner with Northeastern Vermont Development Association, which is our regional planning commission, and we are working with a lot of fantastic partners to get people coming out and thinking about how weatherization can be affordable and accessible to folks across Vermont, but also in the Northeast Kingdom, where we spend a lot of money on energy.
It takes a coalition of individuals that bring a variety of different skill sets, perspectives, resources in order to solve something as big a problem as climate change and work towards moving us as a state towards a more sustainable energy economy.
We can help you understand sort of what your opportunities might be, dig deeper, see what incentives there might be to make that happen, what's coming down the pike with some of the federal dollars, all those things starts with a conversation.
And I think the weatherization program is an example of something that everyone can unite behind. Financially, for some, it's essential, but for others, it's doing the right thing for the planet.
This is just the beginning of hopefully many steps I'll be taking.